Hey fashionistas, welcome back to Salem Fashion YouTube channel. In today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how to sew this classy agbada kaftan, really simple and easy to make. So don't forget to subscribe. Let's get straight into the tutorial. So to begin the tutorial, guys, I'll be cutting the back and the front together, and I went ahead to fold my fabric into 4. Okay, so after that, guys, I'll go ahead and draw out a starting line, which is also the shoulder line across, just like you see me doing right here. Now from this shoulder line all the way down, I am using 42 inches as the full length of the agbada. Okay, now I'll come ahead here and indicate 3 inches for the neck width. Okay, and then I'll go in by half of my shoulder measurement, which was 8 inches right here. Now from that point, I'll be taking the sleeve length, which is 16 inches, almost the length of the fabric, 16 inches. I'll come down on that point by 1 inch for the shoulder slope, and then I'll use my ruler to connect it back into the neckline, just like you see, to meet the shoulder slope, just like so. Okay, so after doing that, guys, I'll go ahead now and come down by the sleeve opening, and I'll be using 9 inches for the sleeve opening right here. Okay, so after that, guys, I'll go ahead now and indicate the front V neckline, and for the front V neckline, I slanted my ruler and I came down 9 inches for from the neck depth, and then I'll be using my ruler just with a slight curve to just curve out the V neckline, just like so. Now from this point here of the sleeve, I'll just go ahead and curve it just a little bit, and then take it all the way down to the full length of the dress, just like so. Okay, just curve it down. You can just choose to even cut it out just like that without any of this procedure, but you can follow the step just like you see. I forgot to indicate the back neck depth, so I came down by 1 inches for the back neck depth, and then I used my curve ruler to curve it out just like so. Now we're going to go ahead and begin to cut it out. So you can take note that I just trimmed out a little portion out of this side. So I'll go ahead and separate the back now, and I'll be using one for the front. Then I'll cut out the front V neckline just like so. So to cut out the facing, I'll be using this piece of fabric. I'll fold it into 2, and then I'll place it under the front pattern. The folded part will be on top of each other, just like so. Okay, and then I'll just go ahead and pin it down to secure it down, and then I'll use my chalk to just trace out the neckline because the fabric is really shaky. I'll just trace it out just like so. Okay, and after that, I'll go ahead and use my scissors to just cut it out. I'm also tracing out the shoulder part, so I'll just go ahead now and trim it out just like so. So after doing that, we still need to trim off the facing. To create the V neck, I'll just use my straight ruler to just create out a slant V shape like so, and then I'll go ahead and cut it out. So this is the facing for the front. So for this facing, because of the lace on top, I'll be lining it with this, laminating it with this lace. So I'll go ahead and fold the lace as well into 2, and then I'll just follow the shape of the V neck, V facing, and just cut it out like so. So this is what it will be looking like. So I'll just go ahead and place it on top with my hemming gum. I'll go ahead and gum both fabrics together, okay, before attaching it. So guys, I've gone ahead to sew it down on the fabric. This is what it is looking like. Okay, I went ahead to stitch it down to turn the neckline. So just like you can see, for the back, I use bias to turn it. Now the next thing to do is to join both shoulders together. I'll go ahead and join both shoulders together. Okay, so after joining the shoulders, this is what it is looking like. We've joined the shoulders together, and I also went ahead to weave my dress. So now for the sleeve, I'll go ahead and measure the length. Okay, and I got 18 inches. Now I'll go ahead and cut out this 18 inches. I'll cut out this fabric. This is 2.5 inches on fold. I went ahead to fold in half inch on both sides. Okay, and then we're going to be attaching it to this sleeve, because the sleeve has a kind of turn up effect. Now I'll use this ½ inch. Note that the fine side of this sleeve will be facing the wrong side on the dress. Now I'll go ahead and pin it down. Just take note of what I'm doing. The fine side of the sleeve attachment will be facing the wrong side of the dress, and then I'll go ahead and stitch it down, and then I'll be right back. So after stitching it down, this is what it will be looking like. Can you see that now? This is what it will be looking like. So because we've ironed it down, it will be so easy now. You are just going to fold it over and then fold in the 1/2 inch allowance that we already left before earlier enough, and then I'll fold it in and pin it down. Then we'll take it over to the sewing machine and stitch it down very neatly to get that turn up effect. Okay, go ahead and stitch it down. So after stitching it down, this is what it is looking like, just like you see here. Okay, so I've gone ahead to join the sides as well. That is the next thing to do. I forgot and I did that off camera. So I'll also finish off this sleeve part, and this is what our dress is looking like. So to attach the rope that we'll be using to ruche the front part, I'll come in from this side from 15 inches, and then I'll go up by 18 inches. Okay, now on this point we're going to be attaching the rope. I went ahead to sew down this rope. It is just 2 inches wide, then I sewed it into 2 and I turn it over. So you place it on that point and stitch it, then you turn it downward and top stitch on top, just like so, and then you put the second piece at the same point from the inner part, and then you will sew it as well, and then you will just pick the two of them and tie it like so to create that design. Okay, so by the time that I filmed this video, I couldn't get the opportunity to record that part for you, but this is the end of the tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye.